Hip Hop Dog is a book that was kind of collaborative effort between me and my dear friend Vladimir Radunsky, who is my closest friend in the world of children's books. And he illustrated it. He's the only one who has ever illustrated my words. Initially, it was Vladimir's idea to do books together. And it's pretty hard to illustrate with another illustrator. One tends to reach for the same crayon and fight over them. So after a bit, we decided, well, I would write and Vladimir would illustrate. Although we still do a little bit of fighting over the crayons. And in the case of Hip Hop Dog, Vladimir did all of the paintings. He has influenced me enormously in his paintings, and I hope I have a little bit, but this is how we've worked for some years. My collaborations with other authors, the collaboration is much more separated. Basically, I work with his or her text, and I consider that, and I respond to whatever is sitting on my table and ultimately on the page that I'm working on. For instance, Norton Juster, I never suggested to Norton what might change, what might not change. As a matter of fact, Norton did change the text quite a lot. The original text for that book was quite a bit longer. I illustrated it as I thought fitting for the first text, and Norton himself saw that it was too much text and it would be stronger if it was a little bit pared down. Although it was hard for him, understandably, to get rid of some scenes that he liked. But to find the right balance is tough. But I never made any suggestions per se. Norton was quite, I'll say, shocked by the first images he saw from that book and was not expecting anything quite so sloppy. But he quickly came to like it very much, and he saw what I was kind of getting at, trying to capture the voice of his own character in the book, in the voice of the artwork. However, finally, I'd done all the work, and we finally met, had lunch together with our editor, Michael DiCapua, and talking about the book, and it was wonderful to meet Norton, of course. And toward the end of our meal, however, Norton said to me, you know, there's a page here I'm not quite thrilled with. And we looked at the page, and it's when our heroine is imagining the Queen coming to tea. And I had given the Queen a lovely little red pillbox hat, which is what I expected the Queen to be wearing. She's out and about, she's having tea. Norton said that his granddaughter, on whom the book is based, basically, wanted a crown. And I argued back and forth, no, the Queen is going to arrive not wearing a crown, that's silly. Finally, I gave in. I said, okay, I'll make a crown. So I made 6 crowns, and Norton chose one, and we put it on her digitally. It's the only digital moment in that book. So we stuck the crown on. Well, Norton was completely right, of course. Every child I've ever asked about that page, whether she should be wearing a tactful pillbox hat or a crown, has opted for the crown. So Norton was absolutely right about that.